Yeah, so let's open the meeting, a call to order and open the meeting with a question.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so Kyler, will you do the roll call, please?
Billman?
Yep.
Chasm?
Here.
Horn?
Yep.
Underwood?
Here.
Lehman?
Okay, how about the agenda? Can we approve the agenda as it is?
I'll make a motion.
Do we want to add? Fingers?
No, because that's just a discussion. We can do that next meeting.
No. Do we need an actual action on the MPO, TIC?
Yeah, I don't think we can, I'm not so sure if we can do anything on a special meeting, agenda, because don't we, our notice actually issues
We have a
indicate
meeting.
the, okay, yeah, so I think that would be a discussion for the
Okay,
regular.
good point.
Want to make sure.
Yeah.
When he's met next meeting, I'm at next meeting.
Yeah.
So I'll make the motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Excellent support by Gilman. All in favor?
Aye.
Conflicts? Public comment? Action items? Chris, can you tell us about this?
Sure. So with the snow here, we've had some accident damage to some of our infrastructure. We had one light pole knocked down at the Keystone and River Road roundabout. When it knocked that light pole down, it also damaged the anchor bolts in the foundation. And less than a week before that, we had one knocked down at the Keystone and River Road roundabout. Same thing, when they knocked the light pole over, they somehow managed to also damage the anchor bolt in the foundation. And then about a week after the River Road one, we had a accident occur at the intersection of South Airport Road and Veterans Drive, and one of the vehicles there left the roadway as a result of the accident and struck our pedestrian push button and tipped over the foundation, and then bumped into the strain hole. And so the request here is for approval for Windmiller to perform repair work to replace the light pole and foundation at both roundabouts, and then to upright the push button at the Veterans Road and South Airport intersection and repair the conduit to the push button.
Are we being
Yeah.
Are
We have to go through this. So I have accident reports on all of them. So we will, once we get
Okay.
the final thing from them, we will bill their insurance.
Companies.
One of them, it looks like did not have insurance.
There we go.
But
There we go.
we will send it to our insurance and they will work on collecting it.
One other question. Do we have to recertify those poles now?
So the poles,
I mean, because that's more in cost sometimes.
so we're going to end up putting up new poles and foundations. The two that have been removed for accident repair, the plan is to have SME, when they do our testing for our mass arm poles,
Right.
review those poles and give us a recommendation on those. And if they say that they're good to put in service, we will keep them as a spare for the next time one is knocked down. If they are not good to put back in service, then we'll turn them in for the scrap.
So I'm just kind of related to this. Is there any way we can, two roundabouts, two light poles, they're obviously traveling too fast, but is there anything we can do to protect the light poles? A guard or something? I mean, just asking, is there any way to?
Burls.
No? I mean,
We couldn't do like a bollard. I would have to check into it. I know sometimes on the interstate with like the big truss signs, they put guardrail around those, but we probably would actually end up with the guardrail damaging, pay more in the guardrail repair than so.
It's hard to get could we do a sand barrel or something? Or I mean, even for the winter time, in particular, high risk times.
It's a question I can ask.
okay.
I don't know the answer.
Is this something that we can, we have coverage through McChrysler?
For the uninsured one,
Yeah, for any of these expenses, are these something that are covered under insurance coverage?
We can't insure the,
Yeah, you can insure.
Light poles or?
That was it.
Well,
but so we go after
But if you
the,
turn it into them, they will go after them for us.
So
The one that-
Chris will go after,
If they're not insured, they'll go after them and try to get like a deduct out of their paycheck and stuff like that.
okay,
So they do collection work for us.
yes,
We talked about that whole insuring asset
Yeah.
in the right of way,
and Chris have sent me those.
unless if like it really became a big problem. I thought that we were able to revisit it or discuss what the options were.
My recollection was it was too expensive.
Right, the policy was, right? But if,
There was a point in time where they did, and I think they said like bankrupted them for 6 months.
And to go up on our own, I thought that they did some research and it was going to be cost prohibitive.
well, I'll make a motion to approve Windemuller to perform accident-related repairs to the light poles and foundations for the amount of $37,758.
Second.
Any further discussion? We have to have a roll call vote. I think. Yes, it's anyone. Okay. Please.
Chasm,
Yes,
Corn.
Yep.
Underwood,
Yes.
Gilman,
Yes.
Lehman.
Yes. I do like voting last. Thank you.
No pressure.
It's over. Okay. Okay, we're back to public comment. Is there anybody in the public who would like to speak to us?
It's the end of the show.
Okay. Seeing none, Dan, do you have anything you would like to
No, that's not.
say? Commissioners?
no, I just might want to make sure that if we can put on the next agenda for the meeting, the TPCI discussion.
Okay.
And I talked to you a little earlier, but we have done some communications with the county over the Beitner Bridge, parks area. That list keeps growing, and our people are going to be at the first meeting, but hopefully by the end of the month, we can have a meeting with the Grand Traverse County, the city, Grand Traverse Parks, the city, boss, Blair Township, to make sure we can get that whole area taken care of before we do the construction on the bridge, on the change out. And then, we've also done some preliminary stuff with, possibly doing some rail improvement for us and the county, granite products and stuff like that. So.
I really appreciate your taking, I think the other commissioners do too, about your taking the, thinking ahead about, even before we started the Beitner Road Bridge thing, looking to with your involvement with the parks in the city. I think the public demands access at Beitner. And it's dangerous the way it is. And with forward thinking, hopefully we can pull this off, even if there's a lot of hoops to go through and I's to dot, T's to cross. So really important. It's not a very safe place there as it is.
So within a couple of months, we can actually say, here's what we're gonna do. Hopefully.
That'd be great. Anything else?
Well, I mean, I don't know, Joe, did you want to say something about that? Where was that?
No, go ahead. You're the building people.
Okay, well, I mean, we have these in front of us, the,
Yeah, 100 levels.
I guess it's the potential to have a plaque put up on the Kingsley building. It can be customary. I mean, the Robbins Bridge, for example, has the names of the commissioners at that time, and I don't think this is out of line at all. Other than that, I mean, did you want to talk about some of the constructions committee stuff, or do you want to just wait? Wait, yeah, okay, kind of let it sink in.
Committee reports.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, I don't really have anything.
We're done.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion made. So moved.
Is there support?
Oh, yeah, support.
All right. That is a record meeting.
Like it.